I didn't expect my trip to the Grateful Dead's 60th anniversary shows to turn into a full-blown odyssey. I thought I was flying out for 1 or 2 shows, maybe do a little wine tasting and visit with some friends. But the moment I landed, that plan went completely out the window. So here's part 1 of my Grateful Dead 60th anniversary adventure from the location where it all started, San Francisco, California. Within minutes of arrival, I was sitting with 2 of my oldest friends, and we weren't just catching up. We were building a schedule, mapping out a week-long full spectrum, bunch of big things, started back. They ended up doing Marcinek. I never heard of it. Where I knew it, raced down wine country. Last time I was a small dance hall that feels like local posters lined the walls, pizza on top, free popcorn at the tiny little bar. There's exposed. The crowd was small but a beautiful mix. There were parents and kids, older couples literally slow dancing, solo spinners under the lights, and even a few bikers. Outside, people sold pins, patches, and used Jerry Garcia ties. This wasn't some special 60th anniversary event. This happens every week. Marcinek's impromptu band featured Steve Mollitz from Particle on keys and Jeremy Honing from JGB on drums. Real pros, but without the flash. It felt more like a living room jam than a concert. Past, present, and future all swirled together in that tiny room, not far from where it all began. After the show, we met Bill, local volunteer, told me about history and discovery.
This is a warehouse. It was built as a warehouse in the 20s.
Yeah, I saw some pictures inside.
And David Nadell decided to buy the place and make it a dance hall. And he owned it. He was the proprietor, and he believed in peace through music. Late 70s. Hi. Bye.
You found other people to listen to your bullshit, I see.
Yeah, he's gonna be on a podcast maybe.
I didn't get your name.
Yeah, my name's Pete. My name's Pete. Nice
Todd,
to meet you.
pleasure,
Nice to meet you, Todd.
You guys be good, all right?
So you have Dead Night every Wednesday, or
no? But what he started it was because if you learn the music and the dance of other cultures, it is very difficult to be chauvinistic and racist. It is much easier to be inclusive of all of humanity, and he just believed in that. And he was a folk dancer, and so there was a lot of dance that happened here, and he improved the place. He built it to resemble a Eastern European synagogue because that was his heritage. And they're pictures of the kind of the model that he used from Eastern Europe so the detail on the front and also a lot of detail inside was a lot of woodwork. And
I noticed that from the bathrooms.
Yeah,
there's mosaic tiles. And
there's a lot of attention to aesthetic details, but it was also kind of a spiritual connection for him to his heritage. But it was really about progressive values. It was about we can all be together on this planet, and we can learn each other's music and dance, and it's all going to be okay. And that was really great until one night when he threw out a drunken, obnoxious person. That person went to his car and got a gun and came back and shot him dead in the doorway of the club. And this was a really big tragedy, and the community came together and raised enough money to pay off. There were not just one mortgage on this building, there were 2 mortgages. They raised enough money to pay off both mortgages, formed a nonprofit board, and this has been a nonprofit ever since in his memory and to basically continue his vision, which is if we all dance together, it's a lot harder to hate each other.
I saw you dancing in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a great show to kick off the what's the day today? Today's a
Today?
Wednesday?
Yeah, it's
to
like a
kick off the
Wednesday,
whole
the
5-day
16th.
extravaganza. So what a pleasure. Thanks, man, for giving me a little background.
Yeah. Wednesday the 30th. Yeah.
So,
Wednesday
Yeah.
the 30th.
all right, well, you have a
Yeah.
great weekend.
You too.
See you at Stu
Dance
Allen,
with.
right?
Yeah. No, we'll
see
be
you.
there. Yeah, my
We'll
wife
see
and I
you
will be there.
Friday night, right?
Yeah.
That was cool.
All right, guys, thank you.
For that. Thank you for that. That's a great history.
It is
Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah. No, it is, and so we're a nonprofit. So we, like.
How long have you been on the board?
I'm not on the board. I'm a longtime volunteer. I'm like on the facilities committee.
Got it.
I helped do the seismic upgrades. We did the re-roofing project and changed out the skylights one year.
Then, on the way to the car, we ran into Joe Marcinek himself, casually strolling down the side, stumbling along, like years. A reminder that even with the fast pursuing wedding company as a home, things small, tight, and vile, still away. The very next night, juxtaposition goes down. Randall still son, so artist, pure source. Felt like everyone in town was with us. Also, big range of odd shit. News, security line, food truck, class, split, professionally organized. This wasn't the barefoot group of Berkeley. This was bordering successful industrial complex. But it wasn't finished. Sure, it was big, but still was. Pier 48's cabinet scale had three. Full stage rig, vendor stalls, intricate press, special station to wash, and the crowd was expected. Aging bedheads, refreshing restaurants, regular American crossroads, younger Chris dead company. The lineup is Grand Brother, Peter Brown, thrilled about such. Members of age huge forces, Melvin Steele's past like Ivan with cold no broke, my person. Felt like a family reunion towards Cash. This is music that mainstream a long time ago. Somehow it just feels good. Saturday night was right down at Bloody Pumpkin, Golden Gate Park, early spring. Tens of thousands of $15 beers, single price merch, as we go. That showed notice, we married into the body. Stu Allen was playing both shows for Jerry's birthday at a hot month tag. The local spot stopped. Well, it was packed. The locals, regulars, and dollars. Not a personal crowd. Stu Allen is a high court. In the Bay Area, big. Right. Man, cost effective of his car. Doesn't limit you. quiet weekend. Early wars of orbiting the band. No sponsors, no merchandise, no food truck, just a family, backyard, full life. Earlier in the week, choice this day and touring. Every year, Jerry Day takes place in McLaren Park in San Francisco. Free, community run, during a 60-day season, no, every week. By the time we found park and exited the park, the vibe was night on the hillside, top for chips, great for at the center, very good. Into the hills, hated by you, on stage, heaven spirit. Jerry is a ritual this year to even even complete road and make the warmth roll across. Proud of what has stars. Active claws, place like breathe and something like nostalgia, something like who love the park and public grounds city back. We turned the corner, 7 10. First thing I noticed was corners. No fanfare, no sign, no security. And of course, during a weekend like this, it wasn't enough. People lingered us. Some tired, some taking photos, but it feels good. So I decided to go on a hot, language master. Looked like it could have come from a reference. All packed, casual t-shirts, no with it. So you kind of drink, freshly iced coffee. It's no wonder that you can never really tell who's there. That is so good.
All right, we're here in front of the Grateful Dead house, 710 Ashbury, right? And it's Grateful Dead 60. So introduce yourself. Just tell us a little about your experience.
Hi, I'm Lauren. We flew in from Cambridge, Massachusetts. We just came from Jerry Day. It was awesome. We went to the show last night, and we're going again tomorrow night.
I'm Matt. I'm Lauren's husband. I flew in from Cambridge with her. We're making friends along the way. Shout out to my cousin Larry, a.k.a. Max, Kyle, and Jake. It was great to meet you guys at the show. We're loving life, man. This is a great time.
Great. And you guys went last night.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that, because I haven't been yet. I'm only going to go Sunday night. What was the scene like?
Last night they had Phil Lesh's son come out.
Yes.
Play his
Graham came
guitar.
out. Yep. He was awesome.
What was he
Boxer
playing?
Rain. He played
Boxer Rain.
Boxer Rain.
And he played Phil's guitar.
He
And he-
played Phil's
yep.
guitar. So they had Phil's guitar on stage at first. And so I didn't know, right? She knows everything. I just follow her around.
Okay, yeah.
And
That makes
so I heard it in the whispers of the crowd that they're like, "Is that Jerry's guitar on stage?" And so I'm like, "Oh man!" I look and I see the guitar, and then it came out, and then it all came together, and it's like a touching moment because
Yes.
that's his father's song. He's singing it for him. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody I know that was there kind of said that was a highlight, and then Billy Strings coming out for
Billy.
Wharf Rat.
Wharf Rat, and we appreciate that.
Billy
being sober.
Strings is a genius. He is a wonderful musician. He really picked it up. It was
Oh,
great.
man.
Great Wharf
we
Rat.
heard of him before. We never seen him live.
Oh, okay.
Moving in the crowd,
Yes,
bro.
moving.
Moving. And the shout out to Billy
Mother truck.
Oh man, it was
swear on here.
crazy, man. It was eye-opening. Hope he comes to Boston
Yes.
soon.
Yes, Billy.
He
come to
will. He'll come
Boston.
through. Yeah, worth seeing him. He's really, to me, like the new torchbearer.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what she was
which is
saying.
interesting because he's bluegrass, but the first time I saw him, I thought he was just going to be straight bluegrass,
Yeah.
but it was actually like super psychedelic.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm glad you guys really like this. We got new Billy String fans here.
Yes.
Um,
Billy's the future, man.
Yeah.
Billy is the future.
What about Shakedown? Did you guys walk through that?
We haven't gone.
We
there
haven't
yet,
gone to Shakedown yet.
so that's next.
We're gonna go check out Haight Ashbury, and then we might make it over to Shakedown, and then maybe Graham Lash tonight.
Oh yeah, you should
Yeah.
do that. I did it. I was losing track of my days. Thursday
Yes.
night. It's in a big hangar. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, and you've got a great lineup.
That's the
So.
plan.
Well,
And
guys.
we also got this tattoo
Oh,
by
so put it up to the put it up to the
by-
camera.
by Salem OFA at Eye of the Tiger.
This
He's
is here
the
at the
man.
Haight, or
Yeah, he's over right by Golden Gate Park.
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's sick. Yeah, get on that a little bit quick. Raise the arm.
Salem,
Raise the.
thank you, Salem.
Oh, awesome, man.
Staley with Bertha.
Yeah,
Rose.
that's
Stealing
cool.
the Birth of Roses.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got that. So it's still healing. It's a little fresh.
What was your inspiration for that?
Just a lifelong obsession with this band and lifelong love, and
Well,
I have
yeah,
to.
You're gonna have that story the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know exactly where you were when you
Yes.
got it.
Yep.
You guys are making memories. So you're making friends.
Yes, making
You've been
friends.
declared a genius.
Yes.
And you've got a great tattoo.
Yes,
So,
yes.
all right, guys.
All around good weekend.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your time here. I was right behind you at Jerry Day, and I'm gonna
Okay.
head down to the Haight too. Maybe try to get a couple more interviews here. But
Got a sticker.
yeah, get your
Yes.
sticker.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
And,
it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys say your name one more time. So the shout
Lauren and Matt.
Lauren and Matt.
shout out to Boston,
That's
Cambridge.
right.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Then there was too young to handle it. To show me what life was.
So what's your name, brother?
My name's Todd. Yeah. Last name Lovick. Yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But anyways, my first stage show was 1988 in Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, and this song "Alabama Getaway" was just
They got you.
got me.
With the
Yeah,
live.
with the live, man. When that come out, man, it was just like, it was awesome. But last night was great too. I mean, all the music that was played, it was just everything was just in step. Tennessee Jed, they played Wharf Rat, they played Space, the Knocking on Heaven's Door, the Encore, and always, we get the end song because Jerry and Bob always knew the first song and the last song.
right.
But in between, it was a guessing game, right? Exactly. And when Phil Lesh was on, you knew it was going to be a good night.
Very favorite Grateful Dead memory of all time. Doesn't even have to be a concert, just anything related to the Grateful Dead. Favorite thing that's ever happened to you related to the Grateful Dead.
Boy, let me think here. I will say this. I being there with a friend of mine, and he passed away about 15 years ago. We're best friends, and we went to all the concerts. And the Grateful Dead, being there with him, and then listening to them play, trucking. I was just whatever, and I can that memory being there with him,
Yeah.
together would just solidify that whole show because it was a great show too.
So the simple answer is
This-
friendship.
Friendship.
This week, 7:10 February. Told everyone, and it's just a quiet house, quiet street, not so quiet. With 2 blocks away, Haight Ashbury was a big party. Tie-dyes, food, fingers. Maybe that's the first that cared organized.
Thanks for joining me on the So Many Roads podcast. I'm your host, Pete Booley. Dave Steinman is our show's technical director. Theme music by Sawyer Booley. Original artwork by Ashley Hodson. You can find us on YouTube, Meta, at our website, somanyroadspodcast.buzzsprout.com. If you have a unique story or perspective to share, feel free to make a comment on any platform or hit me up at somanyroadspodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Until next time, let's keep the journey going.